Welcome back to the School of Hard Cocks, my spring chickens. I'm Abigail with your weekend pickings of some of the local April shows to shower with support on the Rooster Report. This weekend is particularly buzzing with possibilities you should pollinate with participation, so let's spring into action. Hatching at the Rooster on Thursday, rally for a country dalliance with Cali crooner Presley Aronson with the Charlotte settled singer who lives every bit up to her surname, Lily Talent. Doors at 8 for a 9 o'clock show. And if you miss Friday's show, you'll be crushed when Fake Happy, a tribute to Paramore, brings the misery business in the spirit of the iconic pop-punk pioneers' early years, with local pop-punk bards caught off guard. Doors to code at 6 for a 7 o'clock show. Then Saturday, for some women-led goth metalheads, I'm heavily advising you to arise out Lilith Rising, with sugar-coated pop-punk loaded eye candy, Sin and West Virginians, Sins of Eden, and Charlotte Fruit Troop Black Cherry. Get here at 7 for an 8 o'clock show. Sunday ushers the Gastonia premiere of How to Save a Milestone, a documentary detailing the plight of the iconic rock and roll venue, The Milestone, through the prism of rapid gentrification, offering insight into the exigent endeavor of survival shared with independent art spaces nationwide. An absolute must-see if you give a shit. Doors open at 7 for a 7:30 showtime. And speaking of The Milestone, on Friday, for some Carolina chords and chaos, catch a colorful cache of NC clans containing a generous range of genres, from the indie punk inclines of Mercury Dimes to the hip-hop arsenal of Six Cardinal and many, many more. Bar opens at 7 for an 8 o'clock show. Then put on your Saturday best for some bands from the Midwest. Fantasy core Indiana-reared Wise Man's Fear and Ohioan post-hardcore commotion Soft Spoken, joined by rockers from Carolina State's Winter's Gate, Morning Lotus, who recently played the Rooster, Really Sick People, Can't Recommend Enough, and Reflect Refine. Bar opens at 7 and show at 8. Spectacle sprouting at Starlight on 22nd. Save room for dessert and laugh till your ribs hurt on Friday with Welcome to Candyland. Kayla Candy hosts this local joke junction featuring headliner Jaskill in a packed bill. Doors at 7:30 and show at 8. Saturday, tear the roof off the sucker as Funk Wando and Council Ring bring the funk, followed by a jam sesh featuring members of both groove and groups, beginning at 8:30. Doors out 7:30. Peeping at Petra's on Friday, frolic to some of Charlotte's best at Lake Bed Fest, an eensy teensy music expo teeming with too much talent to itemize lingually, so we're going to try to visually ventilate. That was so corny. Doors at 5 for a 6 o'clock start. And Saturday, share the love with Charlotte singer Coughing Dove as he says goodbye to his birdie 30s and turns 40. Supported by the poetically imbued plight of Clementine Was Right and folk brood singer-songwriter Jude Brothers. Door at 8 and show at 9. That's all I'm able to get through, unfortunately. There's so much going on this weekend. I know allergies are brutal right now, but I'm definitely allergic to bitches not doing their part. So pop a damn Benadryl and go out. Don't chicken out. I'm going to be barkeeping all weekend at the Rooster, so I'll see you then and on next week's Rooster Report.